I'll kick off the news today by saying Happy Eid to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, and to all of our well-wishers, I'm saying Happy Holidays. Now, speaking about public holiday, a bunch of you have reached out and asked me how exactly do you make a public holiday feel like a public holiday when we have literally been stuck at home all along? Well, I'm going to encourage you to do all the things that you love and just take work off the table today. Personally, I'm going to be laying in bed all day right after this. So hey, let it be that I'm the only one working in this relationship. I'm doing it for you. Now today on the news we have a whole lot to cover and I can't wait to get into it. So sit back, relax and enjoy. My name is Biodun. This is Accelerate News Social Distancing Edition. Now, as usual, we kick off with some coronavirus updates. And you know what? I have realized that not looking at numbers, not talking about it, is actually doing some good for me. But hey, many of us are going back to life as if everything is back to normal. Come on, that is not what we're solving for. Remember, if we want to beat this, we have to stay aware of the fact that Miss Corona Lachey virus is still out there. So please, let's make sure that we stay safe. That gist you want to have with your friend can absolutely wait or can be done via any social media platform. You can also skip the queues at the bank by exploring the Access More app. Now on this app you can do a lot like credit card repayments, you can do money transfers, you can do an instant account opening, and so much more. The app is literally called Access More. Now, Access Bank has created this amazing app for us all, for us to skip the hecticness of the day-to-day need for going to the bank. So please make sure you download it and explore everything on the app. There's so much more that you can do with Access Bank because Access Bank has got you covered. Now, over the weekend, Cynthia Morgan came into the headlines. Now, if you do not know, she now goes by the name Madrina. She went on Instagram Live with Sandra Ogbebor, and in that session, she talked about a lot of things. One of the things she talked about is her battle with depression, her relocation to Benin City, how she lost access to her Vivo account, how she lost access to her Instagram account, and all of this started as she decided to exit her record label, which is Northside Entertainment, which we all know was is actually owned by Jude Okoye, the former managers of the P-Square duo. This was absolutely tough to watch. Now, this feels like a very dark tunnel because the story just keeps evolving by the minute. Up till now, a lot of different parties are coming to chime in on what they know about the story. If you want to catch up with that, make sure you head on over to our website, acceleratv.com, to see everything. Now, the light at the end of this tunnel is that Davido has reached out to her and said that he's looking forward to collaborating with her. In fact, he's already written his own verse of the collaboration. So hey, feels like this is there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel eventually. Now, speaking of Davido, the latest cover of the largest music publication in the world, the Billboard magazine, features Davido, Tiwa Savage, and Mr. Eazi. Now, I don't know about you, but not one, not two, but three superstars from Nigeria. That is a big deal, and y'all better not talk to us anyhow anymore. In the article, which was documented by Gail Mitchell, all three acts came together on a conference call, and they talked about their accolades from inception till date, the difference between being an independent artist and being signed to a record label. They also talk about many of the new projects that are coming up. They talk about Afrobeats as a category and why the music industry at large is invested in Africa. I'm super proud of the work that Davido and Tiwa Savage and Mr. Eazi have done, and having them grace the cover of the largest music publication in the world is absolutely amazing. Big ups to you three. Now, as you know, coronavirus is impacting events left and right, from football season being cancelled and just struggling to make a comeback. Right now, the Met Gala, which was supposed to have happened on the 4th of May but was sadly postponed, has now been officially cancelled. I guess it's time for us to roll up the red carpet, because when I heard that it was postponed, I thought it was going to be one of those virtual events again, and I was just like, how exactly is this going to happen? Are celebrities going to get dressed and sit in front of the camera, or what exactly is going to play out. But sadly, the Met Gala for 2020 has now been cancelled. Now, anonymous sources also tell Variety that the Oscars for next year, which was slated for 28th of February 2021, might also be getting cancelled. And I'm just like, something needs to happen between now and then. The Oscars getting cancelled, that is absolutely worrisome, because I'm actually really confused at this point. So hey, let's know what your thoughts are. Is there anything that can be done to remedy these events that are getting cancelled? Because Met Gala is gone, Oscars might be gone, and football, we don't know when it's going to make a full-on comeback. What are we supposed to be doing with our lives? Let's hope we know what the answer is really soon. One of the most controversial celebrities out there is wife to John Legend himself, Chrissy Teigen. Now, over the weekend, she went online to thank many of the people who have subscribed to her new cooking brand and telling them that she's super excited for the support. Now, in the same post, she took some time to call out her rich and famous friends who have been asking for freebies. Now, in a quote, she said, "Please don't ask for a box. My marketing budget is not infinite, but my love for you is. Also, I see some of you asking and you're literally rich." Now, in a video, she then came to clear the air, saying that she wasn't talking to her fans, she was talking to her rich and famous friends who definitely can afford the products that she's marketing. Now, we all have people like this in our lives. You are rendering a service and people who are close to you just want to get it for free. Well, I guess considering the circumstances, it depends. If you want to support your friend's business, make sure you do that. But if you feel that they are struggling and they should not be giving you free stuff, you should not be in a position to be asking for free stuff. So hey, Chrissy Teigen has always been one person who is not shy to air her opinions, so she's definitely, I guess she's in the right this time. Let's know what your thoughts are in the comment section of our post below. In a world where we do not know what the future holds for the fashion industry, one designer is at the forefront of it all, and we are absolutely loving it. And this is in person of Anifa Mvwemba. Now, on Friday, the 22nd of May, the Congolese designer of the contemporary brand Anifa debuted her brand new collection on Instagram Live using 3D models. Now, she said that before the whole pandemic became a thing, she has been speaking to her creative team about using 3D models to launch her product. Now, although she did say that it's very difficult and it demands an extreme attention to detail to pull this off, I think that this is what we're calling innovation. If you want to see more of what this looks like, head on over to our website, acceleratv.com, to check out the awesome stuff. Now, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section of our post below to let us know what your thoughts are. Last week, popular singer Lana Del Rey had an Alison Roman moment, and yep, that's a thing now. Now, in the post, she called out several artists like Ariana, Doja Cat, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce, saying that she has received way more criticism for writing about sex, love, and money than these artists have done. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge the fact that she mentioned Beyonce, because this is also like committing career suicide if you're trying to drag Beyonce on social media. In her post, Del Rey noted that she's been putting up with 10 years of expletive reviews where she would be called hysterical if she wrote sad songs, or she would be accused of glamorizing abuse. She says her experience has paved the way for other women to stop putting on a happy face and just be able to say whatever they wanted and say in their music. Now, while some fans praise Lana Del Rey for speaking her mind, several others criticize her for appearing to judge other women, mostly women of color, for their success. So my point is, could she have gotten the message across without calling so many names? Because it's absolutely confusing at this point, where it's just like, if you're trying to pass a message, you don't have to equate yourself to some other people in the industry. I mean, Lana Del Rey has been one person who has carved a niche for herself and tends to stay in that. But it's just like this woman used to lash out sometimes. Well, according to Dear Lana, the reason she mentioned those women's names is because she knows them and absolutely loves them. She also mentioned that this wasn't a racist thing and she wasn't trying to bring down women of color. She could have mentioned anybody else, but she chose to mention her favorite people. Oh well, Lana, we believe you. We don't have a choice than to say we believe you. That's it for today on Accelerate News. Now, as usual, we have a brand new episode of The Whole Truth, and this time the Truth Boys speak to the one and only Maven superstar, Laddie Poe. And more than telling us how his day went, he tells us how he got signed to the Maven record label. And also we have a brand new episode of The Yellow Wall, and Tamara graciously tells us about the kinds of people that she has observed on social media during this quarantine period. Make sure you check it all out on our website, acceleratv.com. Now, until next time, please remember, stay safe, everybody.